Well, talking with John Cuvelier, homecoming week here at Turkey Valley, and you guys always do something a little extra special here with the paint on the football field. Well, and tell us about what you did this year.
Well, this year, besides the Trojan head, which you know, we've done that for several years, we've always checkerboard the end zone, but this year, for something different, for breast cancer awareness, we did the checkerboard in white and in pink. And I know they've done the breast cancer awareness, I think, at volleyball and maybe even at basketball games. And so we decided, some of the guys on the crew came up with the idea, and actually it all looks white to me, but I'm kind of thinking I'm somewhat colorblind. But when I get in the right light, I can see the pink. But I'm sure people are going to think, oh my goodness, they're red turned pink. But when they know what the pink is about, then they'll understand.
Well, and we've all been touched by cancer. I think it's almost impossible for anybody to get away from it, unfortunately, and it's a horrible disease. And anything we can do to raise any awareness about any cancer is a great thing,
John. Yes, it is, Randy, and that's exactly what we hope, and hope our intentions are, and we hope.
Well, and your field looks fabulous, and I hope people realize it's not faded out red. In those end zones, it actually is pink, because it does look nice. It looks very nice. And I'm going to get the camera over here on this Trojan, because this Trojan's always been impressive when I've seen it, but for some reason it looks better to me this year than normal even.
Maybe, is it your eyes?
I don't know. I'm getting old. You know?
I don't know. We worked on it yesterday. It takes a couple hours. It looks about the same to me. Every year, actually every year it's a little different, but we're...
Well, and that sun is shining so right now as we're talking, that sun is, I think we're getting close to high noon here, and it's just shining down on this Trojan just in phenomenal fashion. And you guys, you know, this really is for the kids, and you know, what you're doing is just phenomenal. And you know, Mr. Hinker was telling us how it even helps the band kids a lot, having such a nice painted lines and everything. And I know the fans have to appreciate it and everything else.
Well, I know the fans. You're right. I think everybody. I know the spotters, game night and stuff. It really helps them. But speaking of the band, I kind of felt bad for them yesterday. They came out here with all the intentions of rehearsing, and of course we had just painted the Trojan head. So the kids did the Star Spangled Banner in the end zone and sang the song, and they headed back in because they didn't want to step on it and mark it up. And you know, I appreciate that, but you know, in all honesty, yes, people think of the football field being just for football, but you know, the band, you know, and other groups.
And that, to me, is always a great thing about football. It's not necessarily the game itself, it's how many kids are involved, because and you have almost the entire student body can be involved in a football game, because it's not really a game as much as an event, especially homecoming.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I hope those that come back for homecoming look at it and kind of think, gee, I wish they'd have done that when we were playing football or when we were in school. But yeah, we've got the luxury of having a lot of good volunteers that want to come out here and make this happen. So, and I know the custodial staff, or Leon especially, appreciates it, because otherwise this thing always landed in his lap to do, and he did a wonderful job. But boy, when he can just turn us loose and let us go, and we have fun doing it. So, and when the weather's like this, it makes a huge difference. If it was raining and blustery, that might be a different story. But
well, now all we have to do is get a Trojan win, and everything will be great, right?
It'll be super, Randy. Whatever it is, okay?
All right, John. Well, thanks a lot, the paint crew out.
When obtaining the coverage you and your family need, an insurance agent is only as good as the service they provide. And John Cuvelier of Insurance Associates of Waller will provide you with the best possible service. Plus, John is an independent agent. So if it's for your auto, your home, your farm, your crop, or your business, you know you can trust John Cuvelier of Insurance Associates of Waller. Give him a try.